Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza. I'm going to do some technical talk while I do a few missions here, so forgive me. And if you are smarter than me, which might be probably true... oh, wait, before I get into that. So, Clayton, why do I keep forgetting your last name? Hold on, I know the video is going to mute because I can't do an actual capture when I look up stuff because... there's a defocus, pause, and mute when Evil Genius is being played. But I'm going to look up your last name because I apologize. There, Clayton George. I very much apologize for constantly forgetting your last name. Clayton George, you are the freaking man with how loyal you've been to this episode and, or not even episode, but the series. In fact, I will name you an honorary henchman. Like, you're no minion, you are absolutely a henchman. But speaking of henchmen, he stated that he wanted Nerocide or Matron to join the team, and I believe I saw one of them. Like, there's the Butcher. I like the Butcher. He's fast, he's incredibly violent, I love him. There's Nerocide. I don't think when we did the clean run we had Montezuma. He's kind of shitty. I don't like him. But regardless, we're gonna go get Nerocide for Clayton George. So I need, what do I need? One worker? Cool. Alright, so we'll grab one worker, three bioscientists, and a couple of mercs for protection. Alright, so, technical talk while I'm doing stuff and running missions and not explaining myself. So I've been doing this YouTube thing for like 5 or 6 years, and one of the things that I have always enjoyed, or one of my strengths, not to completely fillet myself, but one of my strengths as a person, I feel, is that I am flexible when it comes to trying to further my skills. I'm not afraid to go back to the drawing board and alter how I've done things. Now, it will annoy me. It will piss me off to do that. It really messes with me to change the way I operate. Fucking hate it, but I'll do it if it makes for a bigger, better project or whatever I happen to be working on at that point. So, I have had some problems with my video editing lately. Not lately, this has actually been a long-term problem. And that's why I said if anyone who is smarter than me is listening to this, who has experience with video editors and the like, please give me some advice in the comments below because I will read it. So my problem is that when I record videos, I have historically recorded videos at or with the TS encoder, that is a file type. However, I just did a looky-loo, see, whoa, what's going on here? Oh shit. I need these guys gone. I'm having that thing where they're shooting all my guys who are coming through, trying to get to their mission, which is why no one's firing back at them. If we can at least get some people to distract them, yeah, like that, then my guards can come through. Those guys just tore through a lot of my guys. That is a restart-worthy thing if we're playing legit. When they wipe out half your fucking force because you weren't paying any goddamn attention to things. Ugh. Are we good here? Can I turn off the purge? Yeah, it seems like that's the only part of the island that's got any problems. My guys cleared out some stuff over here. Colonel Blackheart's leveled up. There's some dudes in here, but they're not a big deal. Alright, so. Aha! I've got Pendragon. That's where I get to throw a monkey at people and have it blow up itself all over the place. I almost said something racist. Alright, so. I record in TS, and the reason I record in TS is because, for whatever reason, and again, if you're smarter than me, you probably know and may be able to explain it to me, TS files, when I record from OBS, my recording software, if something goes wrong during recording, such as if I lose power or if my computer crashes or explodes, the file is still saved because the file is constantly, I guess, updating itself or whatever. Whereas if you record in other ways, with other formats, if there's a crash, the file becomes corrupted because it has to close. Like, there has to be data added to the end of some files that says, this is the end of this file, this is a legit file. Without those bytes, the file can't be used. And I've done it before where I've lost a lot of footage because I am recording in one of those situations and I have one thing wrong happen and everything dies. And as a result of that, I never do that anymore. That's actually why I record episode to episode now. I never do long sessions with one file. But I use double protection because I usually record not only episode to episode, but I also use the TS format because then if something does go wrong, I'm still fine. But recording episode to episode helps because then if I lose something, I only lose 20 minutes, and that's not so bad. But I've lost hours before. I've done entire sessions of 3 hours intending to cut up the file, and then I lose it for whatever reason, and I lose all 3 hours of work, and man, that is a big punch to the gut. The thing is, my video editor is PowerDirector 10, which is very old. PowerDirector 10 at this point is so old that it's being given away for free on new computers. And in a way, that's great. Again, it lowers the bar for entry for Let's Players, which adds competition for me, but who, you know, whatever. Like, the YouTube's big enough for all of us. And, you know, I actually enjoy helping people get started. But I am still only kind of mid-tier in my knowledge. So that's why I have questions like this. So the problem with PowerDirector 10 and TS is they don't get along with each other. For whatever reason, my computer is fairly strong, but when I'm editing TS files specifically, PowerDirector 10 just hangs and hangs and hangs, and it takes me a long time to edit those files. Like when I click to split the TS file so I can do edits to it, it can take upwards of 5 to 10 seconds before the file actually splits and I can work with it. And 5 to 10 seconds doesn't sound like a long time, but I'm editing, you know, I'm always editing 8 episodes at a time. I'm sometimes doing multiple edits to them, and it can get very irritating. So, because of that, and because of something I'm doing on the side, which I do not want to talk about yet, but I'm sure the video, I'm sure I'll put an announcement video on the channel at some point about it. Shut up. Because of all that that's going on, I need speed working with my files. So, because of that, I wound up switching OBS to start recording in MPEG 4, I believe, is what I'm doing. And with MPEG 4, that is one of those at-risk files. So again, if something goes wrong, then I'm going to lose the footage. However, I've already tested it out in PowerDirector, and PowerDirector 10 can totally handle MPEG files, MPEG 4 files, much better than it can handle TS files, much faster. Shit. John Steele has been dispatched by Saber to infiltrate. Well, shit. That's the song that this causes me serious conniption fits. So, so my question, finally, to those of you who are smarter than me, is simply this: why is TS so slow for me? First of all, and I guess second of all, does it make sense that I... Like, why would PowerDirector act that way? Why would Why does TS allow for things to go wrong? I assume it's because of what I was saying before. I just don't know the specifics. That it's allowed to go wrong because it doesn't have to close a file in order to work. But I just want that confirmed from someone who's smarter than me, in case you can explain it better than I can. And second of all, why, or am I just imagining things, or is there a specific reason why PowerDirector 10 does not work as well with TS files as it does with those? And it could have to do with compression, because OBS can't record an AVI, I don't think. AVI is basically uncompressed video. Fraps does. Fraps records an AVI, and it used to be what I used to use all the time, Fraps. But Fraps took up too much memory. OBS is a sleeker program, and I'm sacrificing a little bit of quality that, frankly, none of you, I don't think, ever notices, for the sake of speed, for the sake of convenience for me. But PowerDirector 10 plays really well with AVIs. Especially the larger file sizes, and I assume that's because AVIs are completely uncompressed. So maybe what's going on is PowerDirector 10 has to, or it struggles when it has to decode and recode a TS file for whatever reason, but it has no problem with uncompressed video because there's nothing for it to factor in. It just knows what the hell's going on. But I don't know beyond that. I don't know beyond speculation. I don't know beyond educated guesses. I just don't know. And I've done Google searches, but the problem with Google searches is you aren't ever really guaranteed to get the answer you need from a Google search. For some technical things, like the information's out there, but it's really difficult for people to teach sometimes, especially tech stuff. It's almost too easy to either talk down to a person or to talk so far above their head that even if you're answering the question correctly, even if you're answering it perfectly, it can still cause some confusion, and that doesn't help some of us, you know? And I find that also a weird dichotomy, because, like, when an average person asks me what is my knowledge of computers, how well do I computers, generally, for the average person, I am... That is Jet Chan's music. Oh yes. We are going to take Jet fucking Chan out of play as soon as I see him. There he is. Haha! Psychologically weaken his ass! Since he's running through the thing anyway, we may as well mess with his steez. So yeah, so for the average layman, like, I do think I know more about computers than the average layman, you know. But that said, I also don't know enough to really hold a conversation with anyone even above the mid-tier expertise kind of thing. So it's sort of like my typing speed. Like, I'm an above average typer. I type at about 67 to 70 words per minute, which is impressive until you get into professional programmers or professional, like, journalists who write, well, not even all of them, but you know what I'm saying. Like, professional programmers have to type way faster than that if they want to get things accomplished. So it's, you know, I'm at this weird mid-tier stage where if I Google a question about, for example, this situation with TS and MPEG-4 files, I'm either going to find information I already know and that it doesn't apply to me, or I'm going to see a bunch of technical information that I do not understand. And it's kind of awkward, and it's kind of weird. So But, you know, there's a lot of kind people on the internet. It's one of those things that you have to sort of have the context in order to properly answer the question. Like, it's a conversational thing. Like, if I'm talking to you in a conversation like this, and I'm saying, look, this is what I know, this is what I don't know, can you help me with what I don't know? You know what level I'm on right on the bat. And one of my old friends was like that, because he is a professional programmer. He knows more about computers than I do. It's literally his job. But he also knows my level of knowledge, so he can jump over some concepts while still talking about other concepts. A counterexample would be my mom. She's very rookie when it comes to computers. So we have situations where she'll ask me a question about Word, and she'll be like, how do I change autocorrect options? I'll be like, all right, first you got to go to the option screen. And she'll be like, where's the option screen? I'll be like, it's in the toolbar. She'll say, what's a toolbar? Or menu bar. It's a menu bar. Anyway, she'll ask me what a menu bar is. And that's what that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Like, I have to go from very remedial stuff. Whereas when my friend and I would discuss computer issues and I would ask him a question, he knew he wouldn't have to go that low level. He could just be like, hey, you know, in that case, he'd be like, okay, you need to go to the options and you need to go to this tab of preferences. And I can do that, you know. So it's just weird. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter so much because it doesn't matter how I record. I do just want to record better and more efficiently. And bringing it back to what I was saying at the beginning, if I can improve myself, if I can improve my skills and my knowledge, then hopefully I can get more videos out or better videos out or whatever. But every decision I've made when it comes to the channel has had to be that kind of compromise. Because, for example, the reason we don't record in 1080p here is because my computer, while it can do 1080p videos, I can't afford or could not afford the hard drive space for it. And when I started YouTube, I was on a very crappy internet connection for reasons I won't get into. And so I made the decision then that 720p was an acceptable size, file size, for both uploading and for storage here locally, but it also gave acceptable quality. And it kind of sucks that I don't record in 1080p 60 frames a second, because that seems to be the upper standard for Let's Plays. But, you know, I do what I gotta do, and 720p, to me, looks fine. And it must look fine to you guys, because you're still here watching this. So someone also said I can taunt a prisoner and get 2 notoriety. I want to verify that. So I'm at 344. Let's see what happens when I taunt this son of a bitch. What the? Did he just fucking escape? What the hell? Good guys. Guys. That's the weirdest dodge he does. Wow, we are just beating on his ass. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can taunt him this time. Jeez. So, oh, this game makes me laugh every time. Am I still at 344? Yeah, I'm still at 344. Okay. Now let's see if I can taunt him. Ha 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 ha. Okay. 344. No, it hasn't gotten any better. But he's out again! Holy shit, guys! Does taunting him allow him to escape faster? You know, given how everybody has guns, I wonder if it would better serve me if I wanted to attack his health, because it's not like I can kill him yet. Alright. I know I'm getting close to 20, but I want to take him out before we finish. So, This is what we're doing, by the way, to Jet Chan. Our tender administrations have revealed that Jet Chan's hidden secret. He has gone so long undefeated that if someone were to beat him in a fight, he would probably quit Anvil in shame and retreat into hiding for some serious meditation on his failure. Capturing and forcing him to take part in a totally fair one-on-one fight in a dojo should do the trick. Just be sure we dose his bread and water liberally with sedatives. So that happens invisibly and off camera. So I'm going to send our evil genius to here. We'll send him on his way. And then once he's properly in the box, I'll set him up to go get tortured in the dojo. And again, we're over 20, but I will not leave you hanging on that one. Alright, what is going on here? Okay, he's fine. We'll let him out. So yeah, so that's my technical talk for today, and probably the series. Although I could keep talking shop. Like, for example, I used to record my voice... Sorry, I'm gonna have to censor that out of the video. Oh! That's just John Steele's face. I thought it was a prolapsed elephant scrotum. Alright, you need to be psychologically weakened, and you need to stay the hell away from me. Oh, god damn it, John Steele. I hate you so much. Let's lock this. No, it is a level 3. Good. Because he's gonna fuck with my base, and he's gonna set all the doors to level 1, and I'm not gonna like any of it, and I hate him, and I hate his stupid face. Alright, but while that's going on, we're gonna try to get Jet Chan dealt with, because the last thing we need is 2 frickin' jerk faces here on the island, let alone 1. Let alone one of them being John goddamn Steele. I hate you, John Steele. You're my arch nemesis. Dirk Masters hasn't yet shown up, has he? Like, we've seen him on the world map, but Dirk Masters has not shown up yet on the island. That's very weird. Oh, whatever. We're going in full lockdown here. Are you kicking the shit out of the door? What are you doing? You know what? I don't care. Just stay confused. Anyway. So my policy is when John Steele is here, we don't do missions, because I don't want Steele messing with anything. I don't want to leave my social minions out to dry on the world map when he's here, because we need to keep him under control. Too bad we don't have any hot women on the base that can distract him with their feminine wiles. Become Steel girls. Alright, so is this where I taunt him? So I'm still at 344. I'm taunting him now. But like... We must work harder! But like, that's not helping anything. I can't really taunt him. I'm saying ha 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 ha. Well, nothing seems to be happening here. Although, Jet Chan rather, is getting the crap kicked out of him. The nice thing is this is guaranteed to work. God damn it, John Steele. That's John Steele messing with my alarm system. Yes! Stop that. No, wait, yellow alert, yes. They're punched to the... God... John... Do we just noogie him? Oh my god, we just noogied him. Well, goodbye, Jet Chan. John. Alright then. Didn't even get his theme song. Well, that's fine. So Jet Chan's gone. John Steele is here, pissing me off, and we're just gonna keep this going for a while he wanders through all my level 1 doors. fucking... Let's quickly throw open a door. Aha! Now what are you gonna do, dickhead? I got you trapped in there in those level 2 rooms, so fuck you. God, I'm so angry when it comes... Really? You're gonna shoot my door? Alright, fine. Don't shoot my door. Go ahead, go through it. I don't want you to blow up my... Really? You shot the door and now you're just leaving? Don't. God damn it, John Steele. Are you gonna do this to every door? Oh, you fucking asshole. Fine, get out! Get out! Just leave. Whatever. Oh my god, man. Wait, this door came back to 2, or did I... So he's just gonna shoot every door, because he knows that I'm reversing his little bullshit. So now he's gonna break my stuff. I hate you, John Steele. Your British ways. Fuck you. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.